What's up, guys? We're back at it again with the late model here at Stafford. I don't know how many people we got entered. Let's see. So far, Aaron Rodgers is in here. Paul Morgan's in here. Who else? James Curl's in here. Lots of it's all fast guys. All fast guys. That's good. It's going to be fun. Philip was fast in practice. Aaron's fast in practice. Daniel, of course, is very fast in practice. And we ran fourth fast in practice, which is where our number's at. So that's that should be a halfway decent thing. What's up, NASCAR fan? Trying to send you that thing, buddy, but it's telling me that it's too big of a file, so I'm going to have to figure out. I think you're the guy that was wanting it. I got to figure out another way to do it. I would recommend, honestly, if I was you, just downloading the program if you could. I don't know if you're on a PC or a cell phone, and just record it straight off my channel. That's probably the easiest way of doing it, because it's a huge file. I do it in 4K, even though it doesn't upload in 4K. That's how I render it, just because it's easier that way. And it makes it a really, really big file. But I'll keep trying if you want me to. I just got to figure out a way to do it. It might take a little bit. So anyway, let's go to the garage here. Everything should be okay. What is the temperature? Temperature is a bit cooler. I think we can run with what we got. Let's go ahead and put down a fast lap. And see where we're at here as far as times go. Just go ahead and let him go because he's obviously going to be faster than us. The candy bar car. Just gonna run a Q lap here real fast. Kind of see where we pan out. Should be a fairly decent lap here.
Finish right, backing out, watch me, backing out, go low.
19 point, what do we get? 0.830, yeah, that's not bad, we'll take that. It's a little bit off the pace of the leaders. Obviously James Curl's going to be probably the fastest guy with a 19.736. That's getting it done right there. We'll qualify. We've got a decent race set, I think. I just don't know how it's going to be on the long run. I ran 20 laps with it. It felt comfortable. The temperature was a little hotter, so it should feel a little better since it's cooler. I might actually bump it up just a little bit. Okay, awesome, dude. That's great, man. I'm glad. It's just, you know, trust me, I want to help you as much as I can. Just for some reason, it's hard to send in those big files through email. A lot of times you have to break them up in individual small files and put them back together on the other side, and it's a headache. And I couldn't even begin to explain to you how to do that. I don't even know how to do it myself. I done it a long time ago with a replay from, I think it was like Gran Turismo or something, and it was a nightmare. So only other options like Dropbox or something like that. What's up, Legend? So anyway, let's go ahead and qualify and see what we get. And I'm hoping we can come out here with, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to start right at the very front, because I feel like we'll get freight trained because everybody's so much faster than we are, but I would like to start my number. That'd be kind of nice. But on the bottom if possible.
Green.
Lord, it just pushes so bad. Now we'll do a little better here, but not much. So our second lap gets us. Gonna be a little slower, it looks like. We got a little lag going on, which is kind of strange. So far we're third. I figure we're probably going to end up about fourth or fifth, which would be about perfect, honestly. There's not a lot of guys in this race. Only 7.
Flag. Good job.
That's pretty disappointing. I was really hoping that it would be more than that. A lot of these guys... What's up, Daniel? A lot of guys don't seem like... They don't seem like they enter in some of these... like the first race of the night, you know? I think a lot of guys wait until they get a lot of practice time in and get comfortable with the car. I know Daniel does that. He'll wait a little while until he gets comfortable. It's a good idea. But if you're racing for points, you kind of have to be there when the rest of the guys are there, whether you're comfortable with it or not. We're racing for points, but we're nowhere near the lead. So we've actually missed a weekend, so we'll have to wait for a drop week before we can actually see where we're at. So it's a little cooler. Like I said, we're going to keep everything else the same, and just run with what we got here and just see what happens. Qualified third, and it looks like Aaron's going to start sixth here. Fifth. I'm sorry, fifth. Paul will start fourth. We got a good shot of finishing right around our number. Daniel hasn't qualified, neither has James Curl, which is quite odd, but they seem to wait till the very end of qualifying before they go. You're doing stop motion. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen quite I think Dale Jr. fan that comes in here from time to time, he does stop motion as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was him, or maybe it was Hydro. I'm not sure. One of them posted a video not too long ago of a mock-up of Daytona that they made. I think it was Daytona, and they were doing stop motion on that little cardboard track. So it's pretty interesting. You test Monday and Tuesday and race Tuesday night. Gotcha. Well, I'll try to race with you, man, when you get on here the first time. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I'm thinking about trying to do racing like on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays spend time with the wife and the kids and all that. I'm trying to get a schedule set, but it's just really hard to set a schedule. So, anyway, somebody's calling me, but I am not going to answer the phone. Let me lock my door here real fast before somebody busts in my little gaming building. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for the little bit of noise there. That's my brother. He lives right beside of me, and he'll be busting in here if he's he'll bust in here on me if he's walking down the road or something. He lives like 2 houses down. Don't want somebody doing that while I'm streaming if I can help it. So anyway, what we got? We got getting ready to grid up. Yep, getting ready to grid up. Nice. I'm gonna send him a text real fast and tell him I'll call him back in a bit. Oh, yep, James Curl got the pole. Seen that coming. Of course, Daniel Williamson second. What should we say to Aaron? We'll just tell him good luck, I guess. And Sam Knight and Morgan Cruson quite a bit slower, so we ain't got to worry about those two. Do I want to be a part of the series? Yeah, dude, sure, man. Absolutely.
Good luck, everybody.
All right, one more quick. I'm gonna real fast. I'm gonna check and make sure all this is right. Because the last thing I want to do is run out of gas or overheat, and we should be good there. Temperature looks fairly decent. I think we're all right. I think we're all right. So we'll start fifth, and we'll probably finish about where we started. Probably aren't going to be many cautions in this race.
I'll let you know everything going on.
Good luck, guys.
Pit road is closed.
Probably not going to be a lot of caution in this race. All these guys are pretty good. And the only thing that concerns me about this track, and Daniel, you probably already know this. When you go through turn 1 right here, man, it pushes like a son of a gun. Like right in turn 1 and 2, right in the apex. You almost have to push up and let it come back down to get a fast lap. I wish there was a way to fix that, but I bet there's not without really, you know, screwing up your entry. So, I don't know. We might try something later on in practice, try to fix that problem, but I bet you there's nothing we can do. I'm going to watch the other guy race, see if maybe they're running a different line than we are. Yeah, it is bad. Well, good. I'm glad it's not just me.
One to go here at the line.
So I'm going to take it easy here. I'm not going to push it. Not going to be too aggressive. We're just going to race. Hey, what's up, buddy? Just going to race and see where we end up. Not really familiar with this track. It's been a long time since I've raced here, so. Cool, man. Whichever one you wanna put me in is fine with me.
Make sure you get your blowers on there before we go green. Alright, start to get ready.
Here we go.
Go, come on. Door, by himself. Easy, and you'll get him off the corner. Bumper clear.
Try to get a single fire. I always hate like the initial start of these tracks. I'm always afraid I'm gonna slam into the back of somebody. Like I said, we're just going to take it real easy here. Try not to let some of these guys right in front of us get away. If Aaron gets a run on us, we'll probably just give it to him. I'll take a small loss for a big gain, really. You know, I don't want to wreck out. That's the main thing. Oh, we got somebody flashing up here. That's never a good thing. Car feels pretty good so far. You can get it to turn a little better by going under that white line there coming out of the turns, but it also gets a little bit more loose, so you got to be careful doing that. But if it's real tight and you can get it down there, then it helps out quite a bit. Now, here's the question. How in the world do you get around somebody at this track? Alright, 78 sounds good, man. Oh, God, there's the wall. I don't know if you get it running on them and try to get underneath them, or if it's best to go high, or what. We're sliding. Yeah, I think high would be the best way to go. If you can get up there. That's the thing. You got to be able to get up there. That, or if you can get under somebody coming off the turn and just hope that that person gives you plenty of racing room. To get around them, you know. Probably best to do it in 3 and 4, I would imagine, because you're pushing up like crazy in 1 and 2. You don't want to get into somebody. Of course, if they're fast, they know you're going to push up, because they should push up too. Man, there's a lot of lag on this track right back there for some reason. Just like as soon as you start seeing the back stretch, something back there really causes the frames to drop. It's weird. There was an update on the car today. I wonder if that might have something to do with it. Yeah, I know, man. I am so bad at burning up tires too. That's like my worst thing about racing. I've gotten better since I've been running with the league. I can say that, but still not as good as a lot of guys. I think I need to try to enter in a little higher in turn 3 too. See, Aaron's kind of catching us a little bit, I think. Looks like he's about a 10th faster a lap. The guys that are way back there, they're actually like 0.3 and 0.4 seconds faster a lap now. That's crazy. At least they was that last lap. burning that right front up, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, we definitely have to work on this setup. Williamson and Curl and all them guys are 0.3 of a second faster every lap. That is a lot of time. Yep, I'll watch it, NASCAR fan. Sorry, man, it blocked your message, and I can't show it right now. I think just because you said watch my video, I think that's like it must be some kind of tag that automatically blocks it to try to prevent spam. So, yeah, as soon as I see that up, man, I will. I need to subscribe to you. I don't think I've done that yet. Anytime you mention, like, watch my video, or you put a link or something like that in there, like, it automatically blocks it, or any kind of cuss word. I need to set it up to where it shows everything, because as far as right now goes, I never have anyone that really spams. So until that starts happening, I don't really worry about it too much. At some point, if we ever do have that happen, we'll probably let some of you guys moderate. That way we can have somebody kind of watches and removes that mess. Man, I just can't get into turn 1 any faster. It starts sliding. Gets that four-wheel drift going on, and then I can't turn it back down. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it, buddy.
Halfway this time.
All right, halfway. So, really no pressure from Aaron back there. Unfortunately, he's really the last fast car on the track. There's a few fast guys behind him, but they're not anywhere near us right now. So we ain't got to worry about them. Don't know if we can catch Paul or not. Paul's running a pretty steady race. We probably could have went up one click on the rear stagger. It'd have been a little looser on throttle, but it seems a little tight on throttle now, so I mean we're pretty much full throttle if we want to be. I was trying to be easy and save the tires and not go full throttle, but I'm not sure if it made much of a difference.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm burning them up too, Brandon. Or I did burn them up. Yeah, that right front, coming in low on turn 3 and 4 like that, it's probably killing the tires. And if I don't see your message, I do apologize. I'm trying to hit on my mark so Aaron don't catch up with us here, if we can. Come in about a half a lane up, see what happens here.
$20 to go at the line.
Yeah, we definitely got some work to do. I mean, it's fast, but it's slow compared to some of these other guys. And we got that slide right there. We really got to get rid of that. And that's probably just me overdriving it. I moved the brake bias up a little bit I go run to the dang bottom again. I moved the brake bias up a little bit because it was really sliding bad getting into turn 3 and 4. So I probably, for my style of driving, I might need to move it up a bit more.
Thank you.
I think he's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see.
You know, the thing is, I can't even catch up to Paul to really give him any pressure. That's the bad thing about it. He's kind of catching Sam up here. Well, Sam's a lap car, so that's not going to matter.
Outside door. All clear, bud. All clear.
Yeah, you guys will have to go check that out whenever he gets that stop motion thing made. That's pretty cool. I'll be in my own little stop motion race. Hopefully I don't burn the tires off of that one.
10 to go.
Well, 10 to go, still no real threat from behind, and we can't threaten the guy in front any, so I think we're just kind of stuck here unless one of us makes some kind of crazy big mistake. I mean, really, one small mistake and Aaron's going to be all over us, and the same thing with Paul. I mean, if he made one mistake here, like slid his tires getting into the turn or something, we'd be all over him. But he's not really threatened, and without him being threatened, he's probably not going to make much of a mistake, because I doubt that he's running real hard to try to catch Jacob. I mean, he's nowhere near him. Just like me, I'm just kind of running just hard enough to stay ahead of Aaron. Now, this setup might be okay if I give it some more practice time and change lines around a little bit. I think it's going to need some work for sure. But I will say that the Thompson setup, I think it was Thompson, or maybe it was New Smyrna, I'm not sure. One of those setups, when I first ran it, I think it was New Smyrna, I was terrible. Way off the pace. And after like the second race I ran, I found something. I don't know what it was, but I found something and I picked up like 2/10. And after that, I was pretty fast there. I mean, I wasn't no threat to win, you know, to beat James or anybody, but you know, we were fairly fast. So unfortunately, we didn't really have the results to show for it because we kept getting involved in wrecks and stuff like that. So this could be the same way. I mean, we could just be, you know, running a bad groove or something like that. Trying some different things, you know, just seeing if it feels better or any different. But I think the tires are just too far going now for it to even matter. And I really think I've got it set up a little bit too tight. Probably should have loosened it up some. Poor Aaron, he's nowhere near. I was about to say he's about to go a lap down, but he's still like 10 seconds ahead of him.
Two to go right here, 2 to go at the line.
Still running that bottom of that 3 and 4. I want to get down there so bad for some reason. Oh, there's the wall again.
White flag this time right here, white flag.
Well, pretty pitiful performance for, well, really all of the A51 crew. I don't think we had anybody that really done decent in this one, but it turned out to be kind of a low participation race, and these guys up front, man, they had the right setup apparently, because they were way faster than us. I mean, we were right there with Paul, Aaron as well. We're all kind of running the same times here. So, yeah, we'll have to go back to the chalkboard and figure something out. We definitely need more speed.
No pressure.
More speed on the long run and on the short run. So, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and show that comment you made earlier. That way at least it'll pop up on the stream. So, need to find some speed somewhere.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I haven't had my ass handed to me like that in a little while.
Yep. Congratulations, James. Well, I should just say that every time you enter a race, I guess. Before it even starts. Alright, so I'm going to look through your comments real fast. I think most of the time you guys are talking amongst yourself, but if I did miss anything, I do apologize. Like I said, it's really, really hard to read this stuff. So yeah, got some work to do, and I'm not a setup guy. So you guys, Daniel, I know you've been working on setups for a while now, so we're going to leave this up to you guys, you and Brian and all you guys that actually work on the setups, and Aaron especially. He's probably, well, between him and you, Daniel, I don't know about you other guys, but I guess you two probably know more than anyone. We'll have to figure something out. So, yeah. So anyway, let's go through what happened. I don't think anything happened. And the music, as the music plays in the background, hopefully not too loud. We'll check all this stuff out. Let's see. Like I said, I don't think anybody even spun out in that race. I mean, it was basically, I don't know what you'd call it. It really wasn't much of a race at all. The most exciting part's probably going to be the very beginning right here, and we're going to go ahead and just go to the blimp on this one. I might have screwed Aaron just a little bit here at the beginning, because I didn't want to run in too fast behind the number 7 here, because I was unsure of his braking points, and Aaron checked up pretty big there as well. Aaron got a little bit of a run on us right there.
I don't get how they look so tight, but yet they're not snapping free coming off.
Couldn't really go anywhere. And there's that little bit of lag again.
Yeah, man.
How warm is it? It is, let's check real quick. 83 degrees and 94 Fahrenheit. Let me look at my tires as well. We got 97%, 94, 93. So the tires really wasn't all that bad. I mean, right front's warm, right rear's warm, but it's not terrible. So, I don't know. But yeah, 81, 83 for the track, and 94 for the ambient. So, but yeah, that's about all that happened there. I don't know. Wasn't much of a race, but it is what it is. I don't even know if these two top guys even raced much. We'll go up with them and kind of fast forward it and just see what we see real quick between those guys. And I was going to run the 10-15 race. I think I'm probably not going to until we get a better setup, because I want to make sure. I only want to run 4 races. That way the points don't average out. And I want to get a better setup before we do. So probably not going to run the 10-15 race. I may come back tomorrow and run the 8-15 National Series race, maybe. Like I said before, Tuesdays and Thursdays I kind of want to not do any racing, concentrate on other series and stuff like that. And then next week, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out next week. I'm planning on doing some streaming of that for those of you who are interested. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. I can't give you a time frame. It's probably going to be, they didn't even have a battle, they just ran nose to tail. Probably going to be in the evenings, and I'll probably do like 2-hour streams or something. And when I play games like that, I am pretty much all over the place. I mean, you know, I'm kind of like a guy who's got ADD or something. I'll go in one direction for a mission, and I'll see something along the way, and I'm like, ooh, you know, squirrel or something, and I'll go out that way, you know, and check that out. So, but anyway, for those of you who are interested, we will be starting that as soon as it comes out. So here's the points. Let's see, we -24, man, that sucks, and Aaron got a -55, so that sucks for him as well. I was really hoping we'd get at least, you know, gosh, at least average out, but man, I hate to lose any points on that race. But that was a high strength of field, 32-37. I mean, that's fairly high for late models. James, way up there in the top still, like always. Daniel as well. I mean, them guys are fast no matter what. Philip and Jacob both raced with a lot, and I'm not sure where they're getting their setups from, but Philip had a fast setup. Jacobs was pretty fast as well. We've more or less kind of kept up with him. Paul, he was right there with us. I mean, he really wasn't any faster. I think the only reason he got away from us was probably because he wasn't making as many mistakes as I was. I think we could have been a little faster if we had bumped up the rear stagger a little bit. Maybe. It's hard to say. So, anyway, we'll come back and try it again later in the week when we get this setup worked on. So, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. So, if you guys are talking amongst yourself, I do apologize for cutting you off. But see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.